Alright, everybody.
Oh wait, no, that's not mine. What's good, everybody? Today it's gonna be a class guessing video. You know what I mean? I wanna guess the class of this character because I've kind of discovered that there is a little bit of a pattern with the character they're gonna release. Right? There's always gonna be some kind of pattern, even if it's not significant or very consistent. I do believe there's a pattern with this, right? I believe there's a pattern with this. I'll start from 3rd anniversary. I think that's the best place to start. Starting from 3rd anniversary. So 3rd anniversary, we got Yamato, Kaido, and Luffy. So these are the 3 characters we got for 3rd anniversary, right? Getting every class. It was the 1st anniversary to do so. 3 different characters. Even though Yamato was not really in the anniversary, right? She was kind of like an outlier, but it's fine. Look at the next anniversary, 3.5. We have Z, who has the same class as Kaido, right? Like the first character in any new anniversary or half anniversary is gonna have the same class as the one who came before the current character, right? You get what I mean? Like, there's always, like, forget the middleman. These elements, I mean, these classes are usually the same, but it's not always, so it's not a guarantee. So then now, look at the pattern again. We got Big Mom. This is Shanks. This is Z. Big Mom takes after Z, who came before Shanks. And then now here's another one. Here's another one with 4th anniversary. I won't count Yamato. Hybrid Yamato, just for the sake of me being right. Hybrid Yamato I won't count her because she was not part of the 4.5 anniversary. When that shiny gold flag came, she was already released, right? She did not get the shiny flag on her release, so I will not count her. So I want to be correct, right? So here we get Kid and Law, who has Kaido's class. You know what I mean? It skipped Zoro, and then we got Kaido's class. Then there's a bit of a pattern break here with Yamato again. Thank you, Yamato. There's a bit of a pattern break here, but it continues, right? Look at Whitebeard. S-Snake is the first one in 5.5. She has Whitebeard's class. And then now it continues again. Then look at Garp. He's an attacker. The attacker is Lucci. You know, just before Shanks. It's been happening, bro. It's been happening. But then there's another pattern break, right? So Kizaru is an attacker also. But this is where I can justify the pattern break. The main reason Kizaru was made as he is, right, and he's an attacker, is simply just because he was meant to be able to defeat every single one of these characters, because he was going to be the character for 2 months. The only EX for 2 months. So they wanted to make sure every character can, feel the effects of Kizaru, right? If they made it a runner, it was not going to make sense because of Sabo. If they made it a defender, it was going to be weird because a guy who's supposed to hold down a flag is somehow going to be able to fight off all of these guys. So they were very specific. They wanted to make sure Kizaru counters all of them. So I will justify that pattern break specifically. But if we ignore Kizaru, it kind of happens again. Here we got Gear 5 version 2 takes after Sabo, right? But then we can ignore that one because he's not the first character, even though it's we can kind of say he was the first character in a while. But then we got here Luffy, who's a runner. Law, the 1st of 7th anniversary, takes after Luffy. So I don't know about you, but I do think it's possible that the next character is gonna take after Blackbeard, right? And honestly, it would be weird if they didn't. Nosjuro is this haunting runner antagonist. He's not someone we can just fiddle around and play with and just drop another runner and hope everything works for the best. Yes, Dark Luffy plays to his own disadvantages because he's everything Nosjuro can counter, but they use that to give him HP. So that's smart. It's a cool gimmick, but we don't want a gimmick that's so obviously counterable for an entire EX, right? Because who's gonna summon on Dark Luffy if he was an EX? I'm not gonna lie. I glaze that nigga. But I don't want a character like that as an EX, right? He's an expensive bounty festival, might as well be an EX, but I would not summon on that kind of EX ever in my entire existence, right? But yeah, just because of Nosjuro and the fact that he's already a defender, we can't get another defender. The most likely, or the highest probability, lies with an attacker, and just to make my pattern accurate too. So that's two reasons, 2 W's for me, bro. But I have a strong feeling that Blackbeard is going to hard counter whoever this next character is, because I mean, if they release Kaido and Big Mom, a light element Blackbeard could take care of them, unless they're a dark element. But even then, he has the power user increase. He ignores recovery and also nullifies 1 HP trait. There is realistically nothing they can do unless they add some brand new way of survival, right? Like maybe they reverse the shield or something. You can destroy the normal health and then you keep the shield. I don't know. But the shield acts like your normal health, and since people are busy countering HP, you still have a shield, and your shield is like a die-hard shield. Instead of defense and damage reduction, it's based on attack or something. I don't know, but I am very positive that this next one is gonna be an attacker. Cancer and Nosjuro can't have a runner come after him because he is such a powerful kit against runners, and he runs faster than most of them anyways. An attacker who can, like, I don't know, not slow him down because that's useless, but maybe catch up to him, or even as a better alternative, an attacker who attacks the enemy flags that Nosjuro is possibly on. Kind of like Sengoku, but not as weak. Sengoku is just too weak. He doesn't ignore defense. But yeah, that's about it for me. I definitely think we have an attacker. What do you think? I think I think I'm right, you know what I mean? But what do you think? I'm genuinely curious, what do you think about each individual class's chance to be part of the next anniversary? We all know it's gonna be Boutny, bro. If it's Kaido, bro, I'm not gonna delete the game, but like, I will not be pleased. I do not want Kaido or Big Mom. Not right now. Let's finish Egghead first. But yeah, that's it from me. Next time. See you.